One of the things that is worth noting in the ceasefire agreement is, while there is an explicit mention of Lebanon, there is no explicit mention of Gaza and Palestine. And I think the reason is not necessarily that the Iranians don't care about Gaza or Palestine. I think it's more to do with that's something that's unreachable. We can't put that into an agreement. And therefore, any ceasefire does not necessarily need to be contingent on what Israel chooses to do in Gaza and Palestine. But it is contingent on what they choose to do to our proxy in Lebanon, what they choose to do to our military arms in the region. The ceasefire depends on who blinks first. Does Trump rein in the Israelis, or does Iran abandon its allies? Does Iran turn around and say, I'm so battered and bruised that let the Israelis have their way with Lebanon and Hezbollah? Or does Trump first rein in the Israelis and say to them, you need to stop it now because everybody is turning against me and I need to find a way to keep the peace here? And the final point I will say here is, Donald Trump will not only have to wrestle with the falling ratings. These aren't my words. I'm simply reporting what some other people are saying in this cause. In that the moment the ceasefire was announced, Epstein suddenly became a key issue again. Melania came and gave out a speech, the First Lady of the US, denying she had any knowledge of what Epstein was doing. Epstein now is back in the news and back in the airways again, leading some to suggest, I'm not saying it, but leading some to suggest that the Israelis are not only bombing in Lebanon and trying to ruin the ceasefire there, but saying to Donald Trump, if you try to act independently, we'll light the fire underneath you with these Epstein cases. And that's the common theme in all of the videos coming out of Iran.